We've reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Defense shifting again. It's an option look. He gets loose. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Play call here on second down for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Finally decides to take a deep shot down the middle. And that deep shot is hot for a big gain. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come on to the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Texas. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. And he started with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On the run, it's Price. Has the first down and more. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
You set it down to the offense. First and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan that allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job with the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
The Longhorns will line up on first and 10. They'll try the right side on the toss. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
I know the toss play began with a guy taking a snap, turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
The Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A new set of downs after that completion. Motion now from the tight end. Back to throw. It's Carr. QB to the tight end for a completion. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Score time.
We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Price. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Now they're running on the toss. Breaks free. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. Grab behind the line, it's Baxter. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. The Longhorns will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And that sets up a return. The return is brought down. Get to start the next drive. Set up at the 31. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Second down after that previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's low. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Pauling. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking for some space. It's low. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And here comes the punter onto the field. It'll end up being a safety. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20.
Texas.
Breaks an open space. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain in the play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get